Alright. This will be a test video. I'm just going to do inventory management, sell stuff, show you some mods I got rid of. I had to get rid of Project Nevada mod, which gave me my sprint and things like my inventory sorter, so now all my inventory is back to being sorted by name and not by aid, whatever. So I have to find a replacement for that. Sucks, because I like it, you know, when it's organized, but not anymore. This is also just a test if the audio gets out of sync in the middle.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
I'm trying not to buy ammunition when I don't need it. Because as I found on a run I did, you really don't need to actually buy ammunition. You find all you need. Keep the sensor modules, we need them. Good enough.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
And the jerk still hasn't discounted me on stim packs. I hate chat so much. But yeah, this is just mainly a test. It's not... I'm gonna do 5 videos a week. I got a lot of stuff going on. And it's the best way I can split between YouTube and Justin.tv. Which, of course, all you guys should really go and, look into. You can find me playing this, like, almost every day.
How are you holding up? Sure.
Now, he should not discount anything. Nice, Doc. I'm glad you're on my side as well. Alright. Aid. So back 27. 28, 29, 30. Alright, get me the other 30 step backs. Since we're on a hardcore, I'm not going to waste a stim pack on this. But since I got rid of my one sprint mod, I have another sprint mod that I install. It's not as good. You don't run as fast. But you run for longer. It's not as fast.
Howdy, partner. So when do the rustlers show up?
They were here. The fight's over.
Really? I must have dozed off. Although that's never happened before.
There may be data corruption in one of your memory chips. Let me take a look.
All right. We'll put everything back the way you found it.
Figure someone shut you down deliberately, but there's no record of who.
That's a puzzle, all right. I'm sure it's nothing. I truly am sorry I couldn't help you, partner. Was there something else you wanted to talk about? I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. Happy trails!
We are going to sleep, so we don't have to waste stim packs. honestly, it's tomorrow. Keep it bright for you guys. It's only 5 in the morning, so it's not bright yet, but it's a good way to show you off Electro City, another mod I installed. Provides real lighting to the wasteland, so all those lampposts that you saw that never worked, now they work. And I also installed 50% darker wasteland nights, so it shows up better. It's really something neat looking. I like it. Alright, I'm gonna talk to a bunch of people about how they feel about the fight we just went through. This is more of a way to see if it desyncs in the middle. That's all I'll say.
Hey.
No, nobody's here yet. There's Sonny.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Sure, what? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Until next time.
It's a mod to get her as a follower, but I'm not going to use that one.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. The New California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Alright, well, that is a successful test. A lot of dialogue, and we'll see if it has the unfortunate tendency to start being out of sync by now. So, that's it for this video. Next video, next week, I will be heading out towards Primm. Any suggestions on what you guys want me to do? If you want me to set any specific challenges for myself here, or just go about how I usually play the game.